This is Jeff Mucci with RCR Wireless News. We're on the final day of the 2012 DAS in Action event with Ramiro Nobre, who is responsible for business development for Powerwave for the Americas. Ramiro, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate that.
Talk a little bit about the panel you served on and some of the key takeaways from your point of view.
Well, the panel was the evolution of DAS, and we really tried covering everything from the how you used to design a system to how you should be designing systems for the future, and all of the varying technologies that are going to come into play in order to take us from where we are and be ready for the future technologies, the future frequency bands, and everything else that's going to be taking us throughout this century.
Okay. And where do you see picocells kind of fitting in with DAS networks?
Well, picocell is a great complement to a DAS network because of the fact that it has installed capacity. When you put it in there, you get instantly 4G coverage with MIMO and Wi-Fi for backhaul or additional data coverage all in one box, and you can add it into an existing DAS, or you can use it as part of a DAS design. So it melds beautifully. It really fits well in.
Could you compare and contrast some of the trends you're seeing perhaps in Latin America to Central America, North America?
Well, Latin America, Central America, they're a bit behind us in the fact that they're still doing a lot of disparate systems. Each operator's putting in their own. You go to places, you see 4 or 5 antennas because there's 4 or 5 systems in a building. While in North America, we've come together where the operators are adopting multi-operator systems, whether they're building them themselves even, or going on to neutral host systems or those of the like, and taking advantage of sharing that infrastructure, and then using components in order to protect their power levels and keep themselves separate from that perspective while still maintaining robust coverage for their customers and less disruption to the venue.
In your opinion, what do you see as the tipping point when carriers have to face realities of addressing small cell architectures?
Customers, the customer experience. The tipping point is going to be when enough people are calling them up and saying, hey, I can't download this movie, I can't do this thing with my device, whether it be an Apple device or be an Android device or anything of the like. I believe the consumers are going to do it, and I think that tipping point is very, very close.
Okay. Well, earlier this year, we wrote a report called Small Cells, Big Future, and this report's available on our website. When I talk about small cells and big future, from your point of view, what does the future look like for small cells?
Small cells, it's going to happen. It's inevitability. Everything is getting smaller. Even within a DAS, which is, you can consider it the original small cell, sectorization within that has grown tremendously. Going from systems that covered a large venue with 1 or 2 sectors to now needing 8, 12, 16 sectors to cover the same. And as that continues to happen, you're going to need to install capacity there. So products like the Pico and others of the like are going to be that capacity fill-in as you need it. And then in the macro environment, your cells continue to go smaller. In order to have that throughput for your customers, Picos are going to be an ideal scenario for there as well.
Thanks for joining us today, Ramiro.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Jeff.
Bye now.